This is Michael and Yemisi. Come along with us as we visit the most boring country in the world, Brunei. Let us prove you wrong as we explore some of the amazing things that we found to do here. Largest water villages in the world, interesting monkeys, and delicious food.
Okay, so right now we are currently on, I guess, a boat tour. So if you've seen videos from Brunei, you've probably seen, he's pretty famous now, his name is Dayat. We reached out to him and he was going to do our boat tour, but it turns out he works abroad now. So instead, he hooked us up with his awesome dad, his name's Arvin. So now we are just exploring the water village. You can see the mosque, you can see water ambulances, you can see the fire department, which is just boats. A schoolhouse that Arvin went to when he grew up. People just live on this water village, so let's explore.
So right now we're sitting looking for monkeys. They're very shy and I think they only reside in the island of Borneo.
Yeah, so these are the proboscis monkeys. They only live on the island of Borneo, like Yemisi said. Our tour guide said that they are really shy and hard to spot, and a lot of the times you don't get to see them when you go out. It takes hours to try and find them. And man, these are weird creatures, I'm not gonna lie. The name proboscis obviously refers to their huge nose, but look at this male. It has a huge nose, and when it wiggles, I don't know, it makes me a little uncomfortable, but they are really interesting and really cool, and we're so glad that we got to see them. After the monkeys, Arvin invited us back to his home on the water village, and we didn't film too much inside because we just wanted to be respectful. It was honestly kind of mind-breaking seeing the way they live. For example, their toilet is just a hole in the ground and it just goes straight into the water. And they also just have a slit cut to fish out of directly in their living room. Arvin's wife is a cook and makes a whole bunch of chicken for the village, and we actually bought some from her to try later, but in the meantime, he cut up some breadfruit and some durian for us to try.
Oh, it's really soft. It's so soft. It's really good. It tastes like, this is mildly sweet. It tastes pretty good.
This is my first time having durian. I've been all over Southeast Asia and I haven't tried it yet, so let's see. It's actually good.
You like? Mm-hmm. I don't think the durian is for me. It has a taste that I just can't quite get over, but the breadfruit is really delicious. I don't even really know what to say about it. It's just crazy how all these people are living here. Completely on top of the water, completely isolated from land.
We are at the museum and we're currently in the viewing tower where you can get a really good view of the water village. So honestly, during this tour, we tried to stay as present as possible, and our tour guide is amazing.
I think a tour of the water village is kind of mandatory, even if you just take a water taxi out just to visit.
And it's just really cool to hear from our tour guide because like he grew up here and he went to those schools. It's really amazing when you connect with locals. They can really learn about what life really was like.
So as you can see, many of the buildings on the floating village are old, but the floating village itself is ancient. There have been buildings here for over 1,000 years in this area. I think a lot of the houses are falling apart, but to preserve the cultural heritage, you can see behind me near the museum, there's a whole row of brand new water village houses. They look really nice. They look like nice condos or something from America. Well, we just got done with our tour and now we are at our hotel room. What'd you think?
I really loved the tour, and honestly, if I would do it again and see the exact same things, I totally would. Because it's just really nice being out on the boat and it's just really quiet.
So now we're gonna eat the food that we got from his wife while we were out there.
Okay, so this is one of Brunei's famous dishes. This is nasi katok. It's rice and chicken, and this has a spicy sauce. This is actually pretty good. I can get down with this. So for both of us, $2 Brunei dollars.
It was great. It was amazing.
I got like this kind of like spicy lemony iced tea. It was actually really good.
It was delicious. I got a pour over, an Ethiopia pour over. So good. Exactly what you want.
If you're wondering, how are we getting everywhere? We rented a car. Because we learned that public transportation here is not the greatest, and here there's barely any taxis, so we thought it would just be more time convenient if we rented a car. Because the next place we're going to is an 8-minute drive, but a 48-minute walk.
Even though the country is really quite small, everybody here owns cars. I do not think there are public buses. There's like 40 taxis for the entire country. Let's continue on our adventure to the next thing that nobody knows how to pronounce, and I don't even know what it is.
While I was looking up what to do in Brunei, this statue came up, and this statue was made for the Sultan's 60th birthday.
It just means long life, and it is one of the many, many, many monuments around the area that commemorate the current Sultan. Yeah, it's a pretty interesting fountain. There's no water running right now. So yeah, we are currently in the downtown sort of area. Right across from us is where the water village is, where we just came from earlier. So we're just gonna walk around this circle area and see what's on the riverfront.
We walked around the park. We saw many people having picnics and bubbles and kids. So it's actually a really nice area. And they have this huge frame where you can stand and take a picture with this iconic mosque, which we'll probably go to tomorrow.
Yeah, we're gonna go to the mosque tomorrow, but I mean, the weather's gonna be tomorrow, so we wanted to get some sunny photos. But yeah, there's not a lot of people around. And you know, we basically feel like we have the place to ourselves most of the time. But yeah, it's really nice. Everything here is very beautiful and very well built, so.
We're gonna go explore a little bit more of this downtown area. Honestly, it's really nice if you just wanna have like a chill. Korea is great, but it's really busy. So it's really nice to kind of be in a city and slow down.
We are currently at the Mall Gadong, and it's pretty good. It's got mostly local stuff. There's a few like chain restaurants and stuff around here. We're gonna go all the way up to the top and make our way down and then maybe get some food.
Durian ice cream.
No.
I was introduced to durian today, and apparently I'm going on a durian kick. I got a durian cheesecake, Blizzard,
Why are we at Dairy Queen?
because I haven't had Dairy Queen in like 8 years. Yay!
Thank you. Alright, so we made it to the market. We've just been walking around. They have all sorts of food here, lots of different varieties of things. We've seen a lot of this before because, you know, we've been to Malaysia and Malay food is very similar to Brunei food, but you know, we're on the island of Borneo, so everything has a
Little different.
little different, yeah. So what did we get?
We got chicken butts and noodles.
We are hot. It is so hot in there, and we are also pretty exhausted from today. So we're gonna go eat in the car, and we will let you know how the food is. But yeah, I definitely recommend coming here. This is the biggest night market in the country. maybe.
We'll probably come back tomorrow, honestly. It's just we're trying to slow ourselves with food because, like, we have a lot of food coming up and we don't want to get sick. So.
Yeah. Okay, we're back. A few things you need to know about Brunei. Don't drink the tap water. The tap water is not safe to drink and you will get sick. You know, markets always be safe, but I had a feeling that this market was quite sanitary, so. Really good, just barbecue chicken taste. It's got that perfect charcoal. Wow.
We basically had like a super late flight, so we're running off no sleep and sweating all day. So we're like really exhausted, but we're gonna show you that Brunei is not a boring country. Any country is fun. It just depends on how you make it. And honestly, I think Brunei is really underestimated on how many amazing things that it has here to do.
I agree. So let's skip to tomorrow morning when we're awake.